Moreover, the school will be available for general and character education of adults after the usual school hours, and it would provide the opportunity for intergenerational interaction and for the transmission and perpetuation of the values, those values that have served our communities so well over the years. But we understand that the needs of our young people are immediate, especially in the context of the global recession. We therefore introduced the very progressive YES program, Youth Empowerment Through Skills program, the YES program, that has trained or provided attachments to over 1,000 students and have helped to prepare them to take up more secure positions in the workforce. We are convinced that as we create new opportunities for our young people to acquire skills and earn decent income for themselves, then the law of criminal activity would lose much of its appeal. The government understands that youth crime and gang violence is an issue that we must continue to address in a very definitive and distinct way. Of course, we understand that the problems we face in this regard are similar to the problems encountered by many Caribbean countries. I therefore took the lead in organizing a regional summit on youth crime and gang violence only a few weeks ago, during which the countries from around the region, as well as our own international partners, shared their experiences, and we were able to develop ideas for dealing with this particular issue confronting our countries and our young people. Even as we concretize many of these ideas and include them in our own action plans, we at the same time continue to increase the frequency and coverage of both foot and mobile patrols, step up the activities of the anti-gang unit through full mobilization of its strike force and its intelligent arms, and significantly enhance our overall law enforcement capability. But ultimately, we must attack the root cause of youth crime if we are to build a peaceful, secure, and harmonious society. It is clear that the family unit, which was the primary instrument of social control in our communities, has undergone significant changes, mainly as a result of teenage pregnancies, the holding of multiple jobs by young parents, the dismantling of the extended family, and the consequent marginalization of the role of the grandparents in bringing up our children. Some of these changes are not reversible, I'm afraid. Hence, we must refashion other existing institutions to more effectively cater to the needs of our young people in this, our changing society. In particular, our churches. They can no longer wait for the family to send the children to Sunday school. They must expand their outreach programs and play more proactive roles in bringing them to Sunday school and exposing them to the appropriate values which held us in good stead in the past. Our children in schools must be provided moral education, and when they leave school prematurely for any reason whatsoever, they must be monitored and provided a helping and guiding hand in times of need or in times of difficulty. In this regard, we must give serious consideration to the proposals for the establishment of an internship or orientation program aimed at preparing our young people for the workplace and for playing more meaningful and constructive roles in our society. And so in this regard, at this particular time, I ask a provocative but fundamental question. Is the Chamber and our social and economic partners prepared to go beyond the mere enumeration of the crime and murder statistics and commit adequate resources in preventative programs? Both the Deputy Premier of Nevis and the Financial Secretary stressed the need in their own presentations tonight for preventative programs. And so that question, though provocative, is fundamental. Our youth at risk must be identified long before they get into trouble, and they must be exposed to special training to bring them from the fringes of society. In addition, all of our social and economic programs must be properly tailored to ensure that our young people are given reasonable and fair access to the fruits of our continuing economic development, and that they are empowered to attain decent standards of living for themselves and make meaningful contributions to society. We must also refrain from stereotyping our young people on the basis on the criminal activity of a misguided minority of young people. The achievements of many of our young people are substantial, and quite substantial indeed. We must therefore encourage the top performers among our young people and hold them up as examples to the others. I was particularly pleased by some of the stunning performances of our students in recently held CXC examinations. As a nation, we are truly proud of these students. We are proud also of our own debating team that earlier this year won the Leeward Island Debating Championship yet another time. We are proud of our own netball teams that won the OECS Under-23 Netball Championship and the Under-13 Netball Championship only recently. We are proud of our athletics relay team that participated in the Central American and Caribbean Championship Games and brought home gold to St. Kitts and Nevis. Hence, even as we spend time during these consultations, deliberating on the problems of our young people, let us also reflect on the achievements and seek to devise ways of giving each and every young person the opportunity to realize his or her full potential. This is the surest way of accelerating our own march to that peaceful, harmonious, and progressive society that we are building here in our beautiful country, St. Kitts and Nevis. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you.